Here we have verse 11 of the 19th chapter of the Gospel of John. Pilate has just put the question to Jesus. Doesn't Jesus understand that Pilate has authority? He has authority to release Jesus. He has authority to crucify him. That in Pilate's point of view, he has this absolute control over the disposition of Jesus. And of course, we have this remarkable response that comes from Jesus in connection with that. So apokrythe from apokrynomai, I answer, takes the dative as we find it here. This is the aorist, passive in form, active in meaning. So he answered is the idea. Some manuscripts don't have this, but it's fair enough. So it's the dative singular masculine pronoun. So he answered him. The subject is Jesus. Jesus answered him. And then as if quoting him directly, we have uk, the negation, a case. This is the imperfect, so we have the second person singular, imperfect active indicative. So we'd render it something like you would not be having as an ongoing idea. Jesus answered and said, you would not be having exousion, the word for authority, ex out of ousia, stuff is the sense of the word. You would not be having authority. It's in the accusative of this feminine noun. You would not be having authority. Kata is the preposition. When used with the genitive, it's going to mean something like over, so you wouldn't be having authority, kata, over me, or in connection with me. This is the genitive, singular, of the first person pronoun, concerning or over me. Udamian. This again is an adjective. It means literally not one, so it's a rather strong word. You wouldn't have 1 ounce of authority, we might render it. Colloquially, you wouldn't have any authority whatsoever over me. A may, taken together, if not, really is the idea of unless, except for the fact that ein, from me, I am, third person singular, imperfect active indicative, unless didomenon. This is from didomi, I give, it's a participle. It's going to be a perfect passive participle. The neuter, singular nominative, so it is going along with the subject of this verb. The subject of the verb is it, we would render it, so unless it, being given, would be the sense of the participle, soi, to you, the second person, dative singular pronoun, except given to you, anothen, indeclinable adverb, it means from above. Dia, preposition, takes the accusative here, on account of, the demonstrative pronoun, tuto, in the accusative, singular neuter, so on account of this, ho paradous, from paradidomi, to deliver over, is the idea, aorist active participle, masculine, it's the subject of the sentence, the delivering over me, or the one who delivers me over, soi, to you, dative, singular, the one who delivers me over to you, then maidzona. Maidzona is an adjective, it's of comparison. In this case, it's taking the accusative of hamartian, sin, greater sin, that one, eke, has, echo, I have, third person singular, present active indicative. So the one who delivered Jesus over with malicious intent, of course, has greater sin, greater culpability than Pilate, even though Pilate is not behaving himself in any particularly virtuous way. He didn't go out seeking this. It was kind of forced upon him. He has guilt, but those who forced it upon him have the greater guilt, as Jesus assesses his situation.